Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dale Calvert, CMGCrypto.com. Today is November 3rd, 2024, and just want to share with you an article real quick. Just to let you know that's available right here. And basically, the title of the article is this is my personal prediction, that Bitcoin will be $1 million a coin by 2030. And that's only 6 years away, 2 cycles. And I'm not going to go through all the reason. The bottom line is there's a lot of very, very intelligent people who all come together and believe this is the date for the $1 million Bitcoin. And I know some of you don't even think the Bitcoin will hit $100,000 ever. And you think, well, Dale, you're just confirmation bias. That's not the case. There's anybody that cares to get beyond the headlines and get down and do some research on their own, I think will come to this conclusion. If that's you, this article may help you. I share, I think, 6 or 7 points on why I believe this is going to happen. The bottom line is there's just a lot of very intelligent people that know a whole lot more about this than I do and who all agree. Some of you will recall that last year about this time, actually it was November 7th, 2023, this was my podcast. And I said, today is November 27, 2023. I'm serious. Buy Bitcoin today. Pivot and Obliviate. That was the name of the podcast session that I did. At the time, Bitcoin was around $35,000. At the time this recording was done, and many of you probably know it's last week it hit 70,000, actually went over 70,000. So it's doubled in 12 months since I made this podcast. So I'm not just blowing smoke. There's reasons behind, and it takes a lot of guts, honestly, to come out and tell people, buy Bitcoin now. Today's November 7th. A lot of people that I know have contacted me, said, Dale, I'm so glad that you shared that. It made sense. I bought some Bitcoin, never had any Bitcoin prior, but I went on Coinbase and followed the process, and now I'm a Bitcoin owner. So we have all different people from all different walks of life and all different experience levels and understanding that listen to our podcast. And some people say, well, Dale, what about if Trump gets in? What about if Harris gets in? Well, there's 2 distinct plays here. If Trump gets in, it'll be business as usual. If Harris gets in, and a lot of people believe that the fix is in, that she is going to be the next president. If you haven't seen this video, the article's here, there's a link. But if she gets in, she's going to prop up Bitcoin and try to eliminate virtually all other altcoins. If she gets in, then I will be systematically converting the 30 other altcoins that I own in my portfolio, converting them to Bitcoin if she's elected. If Trump's elected, we can cross our fingers, then it'll be business as usual and it'll be phenomenal. I personally believe that Bitcoin has a good chance of hitting 100,000 before the first of the year, no matter who's elected. I think when the election is done, finished, over, then there's going to be a lot of money that's been on the sidelines that's going to come into the crypto market. But anyway, the article here, there's 7 different points. You can go check it out on the website if you want. And I think I've got a direct link here for you. Here it is, cmgcrypto.com/1-million. And you can read the article. Just wanted to share that with you. If you haven't voted, please vote. Vote. While I'm on that subject, just in case some of you catch this tonight and haven't voted, guys, it's so critically important that you vote. And on one of my other websites, if you go to DaleCalvert.com, and go to the blog. Where is it? Right here. Blog. And here's another article that you really, really, really should read if you've decided, hey, I don't like either one of them, so I'm just not going to vote. That is such a cop out. Do not come to that conclusion. Do not come to that conclusion. It's a privilege that we have the right to vote, and I understand. I understand where all of you are coming from with this. I sincerely do, but please, if you're one of the people out there that decided, I don't like Trump, I don't like Harris, I'm not voting, don't come to that conclusion. Please go read the article here. It's DaleCalvert.com/election 2024. There it is, DaleCalvert.com/election 2024. Because I believe that this is, look at what's happened in the last 4 years. Really, look at grocery prices, gas prices, the just absolutely disturbing policies. Parents can't parent their own kids. All the propaganda and all the radical philosophies that we've been exposed to in the last 4 years, plus everything else, the jobs market, jobs projections, all those numbers just came out this weekend. They missed it by 90%. We're in a critical time in this country. We are, and please vote. Vote. It's and I've avoided politics for for 4 years since the last election, but I have gone way down the rabbit hole over the last 30 days. And for me, it was real simple. It's like, where were you? Where was the country when Trump was president? To me, it comes down to track record, period. End of story. I don't particularly like Trump or his personality at all. And I've talked about that over the years. He is what he is. But we cannot make decisions for the country based upon personality. We have to look at track record. And his track record when he was president, the 4 years he was there, is very well documented, as is Harris in the last 4 years. And you just have to look at track record and what it's going to mean to this country. And I think the next 4 years are just critical. And I hadn't even planned on getting into this, but vote, vote, vote. And regardless of who becomes president, if you're not exposed to Bitcoin in some way, now's the time. Now's the time. It's getting ready to run again, no matter who is elected president. Okay, I'm going to shut up. You guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you on the next video.